Hi guys, welcome to today's YouTube video. In today's video we are going to discuss the 3 altcoins that I have been buying, that I have been telling you guys that I will buy in this YouTube video that we are currently looking at, that I uploaded 3 weeks ago. We are going to discuss Chainlink, Atom and Litecoin because those are the coins that I have been buying 3 weeks ago. We're going to see if we already made some nice gains, what could be potential take profit targets, and also what could be potentially new entry points if you aren't in a spot position on one of these coins yet. So first of all, Chainlink, we can see that we were buying Chainlink over here. If you want to have the technical analysis of why I would be buying Chainlink over here, you can watch back last time's YouTube video. I will leave the link in the description. But basically this was a beautiful deviation of the massive range low that we have been building up over here. There was a lot of liquidity resting, so I decided to scale into some long-term spot on Chainlink. Now, we can see that if we are going to measure it, we're already up quite nicely. We're already up 27%. But the main target remains the same. The main target remains the massive liquidity around the range highs over here. Because we know, and I've been teaching you guys, if we get a deviation from the range low, the next objective should be the mid-range, and after the mid-range, the biggest objective should be the range high. And that is also the first area where we'll take some profits. So the high around here is where the most amount of liquidity is resting. And that is still quite far away. That is another 35% gain approximately. And above that high, I will start selling some of my spot position and I will be moving my stop loss to break even. This is just a long-term buy. Yes, I will sell some over here to hopefully buy back if we retest somewhere within this range, but I will definitely hold this long-term buy until much higher prices. If we aren't in a position yet, these lows look quite juicy to be taken out at some point, and we can also see that we haven't retested the range low yet. Okay, so if we are going to measure it like this, this is our range low over here, right? And this range low, we haven't retested it yet. It is also our previous resistance area where we saw a little bit of a pullback. So if we are going to get a retest of this range low, in my opinion, it's a no-brainer spot buy. You can scale into some more spot. If we go lower, we buy more, but this might definitely be an area where a potential bottom might be formed before we are going to take the range high. Until proven otherwise, this is just one big accumulation range, and we know that those accumulation ranges, if we are going to look on the weekly time frame, always lead to huge expansions. Okay, so let's say we believe that Chainlink will reach a new all-time high at one point, which I do believe. That is still 723% away from the current price. Okay, massive buy opportunity still, as long as we are within this accumulation range. If we go lower, we just buy some more. But within this accumulation range, if you do have a long-term plan for Chainlink, and if you do believe that long-term this is a solid fundamentally project, you do believe that it will go towards new all-time highs or maybe take out this high, this is a very good risk-reward ratio, and there's massive potential gains to be made. The second coin, Atom, that we have been buying over here around $8.41, is also up quite nicely. Let's measure the exact gain. It is up about 16%, which is quite decent. I still expect Atom to get a little bit more of a run. Why? Because with this move to the upside, we haven't taken out any important liquidity yet. The most important liquidity is resting above this high. That is still quite some percentages away, and we can see that over here is also where we have a beautiful buildup of lower highs, where there's a lot of liquidity resting. Okay, it looks like to me that we have potentially reclaimed a very important level over here. Okay, so we can see that in the past this level has been providing insane amounts of support and resistance multiple times for the Atom price. And right now we have seen a deviation below that level. We have retested it. So this level seems likely to get taken out next. Eventually I will take some profits around these equal highs over here. Right, these relative equal highs. There's definitely still some liquidity resting above those highs, and that should be a big take profit target. But from the current price, that is still a massive gain away. That is still 61% approximately away. Okay, if we do get a retest of this critical support or resistance area, you could be looking to buy some spot, right? No invalidation, because we also have a long-term plan for Atom. I think this is definitely a very strong fundamentally project. I think that these equal highs over here look extremely likely to get taken out, which means that at some point it will push towards new all-time highs. I have strong conviction that the ecosystem is enough to push towards new all-time highs at some point from the current price. That is still 360% approximately gain from the current price. Okay, so this 16% gain is nothing compared to the potential gains that I expect to gain over the next 1 to 2 years. Keep in mind, these are long-term spot holdings. I have a beautiful price that I've bottom at, but my eventual targets are still quite far away. Now, this is where the massive amounts of gains have been coming in. Because I was telling you guys, start buying Litecoin. I've been telling you guys on my Twitter, I've been telling you guys in my free Discord, and obviously in our VIP Discord, I gave the exact entry points. I told you guys in that YouTube video to buy Litecoin over here, around $76. Now, from that point, Litecoin have been offering us a massive gain of 40% already. To the exact top, it was a beautiful gain of 50% even. Now, our main take profit target remains the same. The halving is coming up, guys. The halving will occur within the next 30 days. The hype will only increase, in my opinion. So we are very likely to take out the buy-side liquidity above this high. That is also my massive take profit target. Do I expect Litecoin to go towards new all-time highs within the next bull run? Yes, it might. But if we are going to take out that high over here, I'm looking at a 76% spot gain. And I do expect Bitcoin in the next few months to get one last crash. So if we can take some profits over here, and if it's going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of event, sell the event kind of event, sell the event kind of thing, you know what I mean? Then at some point we will see a massive correction. Probably going to take out the liquidity below these lows, and then I will buy my long-term spot for Litecoin around $60 to $70. That will be a massive buying opportunity in my opinion. And I do think that at some point we will see that kind of correction. So if we are going to reach $134, I will take out most of my long-term spot position on Litecoin. We can also see that we have been buying Litecoin with our spot challenge. In our VIP channel a few months ago, I started a spot challenge. We started with $1,000 and we are already at $1,739 just with spot. No leverage involved. Currently holding Litecoin, a little bit of Tenet, which is a low cap gem that I'm looking at currently. And we are holding still a little bit of USD. But we are already up 74%, which is a huge increase, of course, especially since the market has also seen pretty big corrections. This shows the power of spot next to leverage to make some extra gains. All shared in our VIP channel, and I'm already looking at the next altcoin narrative that I will be buying once we hit some take profit targets on our Litecoin current holding. Okay, so this is what I'm currently looking at. If you want to get in on Litecoin, in my opinion, you are a little bit late. If you want to get in on Atom and Chainlink, there's still a big opportunity to be buying before in the next few years we are going to run towards new all-time highs. For Litecoin, like I said, I would wait for a much bigger correction after the halving, but for Chainlink and for Atom, there are still big buy opportunities right around the corner. If you guys do have any questions after watching this video, please let me know in the comments down below. Also make sure to join our free Discord, and I'll catch you guys on tomorrow's YouTube video. Ciao, ciao!